Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm the first impressions gameplay video for Vindictus, the epic 3D fantasy action MMORPG published by Nexon. Yeah, they're the same guys behind MapleStory and Mabinogi. And I'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes running around checking this game out. Make some comments. If you guys want to play Vindictus or just learn more about it, do check it out full review on the link below. Now, I've actually done a video for this in its closed beta before, and now I'm going to go ahead and do a video in its open beta because it's such a big game and it seems really awesome. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do another video. And unlike my other videos, I'm going to go ahead and start where I left off my last first impressions gameplay video for Vindictus in its closed beta. So right now, I am not sure. I'm in one of the channels right now. It says at the top right. And you can see players running around. This is the game's persistent world area for those that don't know. I've already made my character. I've already leveled up to level 2 already. Finished the first mission like I did last time. And you can move with WSA and D. And there aren't that many players in this area right now because the game is broken down to many different channels. And the channel I'm in right now is empty. So we got this cool looking dog over here we can kind of walk through. Whoa. But basically how it works is this is your persistent world lobby area. Kind of like the town in Lunia. And from here you can go to the marketplace, which is a new auction house they added. I'm now in channel 2 for some reason. And we can see some other random players over here now. But the marketplace over here is basically just an auction house kind of system that they added since the game went open beta. And the game did launch its open beta on September 15th, 2010 now. And this is the early access open beta right now. So anybody can actually play the game. And the game actually fully launched into open beta on October 6th-ish. And there won't be a character wipe. The forge where you can actually start upgrading your items and buying some stuff. You can see everything on the top right over there. Where there's an exclamation mark, there's usually a quest available. But right now, we have the Mercenary outpost up here. Let's go walk in here real quick. And the way the game works is, it has the same kind of gameplay as Draconica, the Soul Master, and Divine Souls kind of games. Basically, when you enter buildings, you have this sort of first-person look into it where the camera kind of pans around. We have Merrick over here who wants to talk to us. Make sure you prepare yourself for battle when you head out. Alright, wise words. Don't forget to equip your secondary weapon. So let's click on his name over here. Nope, he's got nothing for me. Let's click story on him. And Crimson Blade Set. He's got a quest for me, so let's go ahead and accept this quest. And all of the game's quests are accepted in the Mercenary Hub and other places in town. And the Vindictus, unlike most fantasy MMORPGs, and in fact, unlike most free-to-play MMORPGs, actually does a really remarkable job of setting up its story and makes you immersed into the game world. And I don't say this for a lot of games, but Vindictus really deserves that honor, because right when you start the game, you have the option to go ahead and do a... I'm going to end this for now. We can get more stuff over here, but click end. And there's 3 other NPCs here we can talk to, but let's click exit over here. You can also skill training and buy new skill books over here. These are the skills you can learn. There's a skill book system in the game. Let's close this out and click exit. But the game does a really remarkable job of setting up its story because right when you get started, you have the option to do the prologue in the game. And the prologue is just really gets you into the motion of the game. Basically, there's a giant spider. It goes out of control and you have to go kill it. But you'll do it for yourselves, and I recommend you actually go ahead and do it. You don't have to skip it, and that'll introduce a story to you. And after that, you end up in town, and basically first let's go ahead and start our mission over here. We can do these missions on normal, hard, or hero mode. So much like Dungeons & Dragons Online, Draconica, you can actually set the mode for the dungeons. But there's a party right now. I don't want to join these guys. Let's get out of here. And click Alt over here, and let's go right over here again. I gotta click Alt to bring up my mouse. Let's go and do normal mode, and let's... I don't want to join any parties. Let's go click launch on this mission. And you can see right over here the missions are available in the beginner area. This is called the Perilous Ruins. It's the first 3 missions in the game. I'm going to go join Fomorian Emblem. You can see over here there are Oath of Honors over here. Win with 2 or fewer players and you get plus 20 points. Win within 5 minutes and you get plus 25 points. So these are basically extra challenges for you that you might as well go for, you know. And you get bonus points for doing them. So let's click, even tells you what they do. If you meet it with the goal, you get more honor. And extra BPs. Click over here and let's click launch. You know what? We're going to do in hard mode, alright? Enemies have more HP and boss HP is not displayed. So let's go ahead and start this mission over here. And unlike Divine Souls and all these other games where you kind of enter a portal and you end up in an instance, here it's actually, it makes a lot of sense because you go on your boat over here. You can see I'm in a boat right now. I'm on a boat, like the song. But let's close my inventory out over here for now. And on the boat you can actually set sail. So there's actually some logic to it. So let's go pick up this pumpkin over here. And let's see if I can throw it at that duck sign over there. The goose. Come on, E. Bam! I got it. That was a big pumpkin. Let's go ahead. You can even change the raid party if you have more players. I'm going to go click start right now so we can go ahead and start the mission. I can actually walk around while the camera pans around. Let's go knock these... My guy's like, yeah, we're ready for this. I'm level 2. And like I said, the game does have a story. There's actually a lot of dialogue in the game, which you don't get in most free-to-play MMORPGs. And the dialogue isn't in broken English like some of you would expect. It's actually in easily understandable English, and the story is well worth reading if you're going to play Vindictus, because it's not that long, but it's there. It helps set the mood. And after the incident with the giant spider, the royal army came over here and they wanted to take jurisdiction of the investigation. But the local mercenaries in charge of defending the town were like, no, this is our jurisdiction. So it's kind of like those police movies, or just a scene in any movie where after a murder or something, the local police take control and the FBI comes in like, we're taking over this case. And like, no, this is our jurisdiction. Isn't that kind of thing? So let's go and kill these gnolls over here. And as many of you know, the combat in Vindictus over here is probably its most interesting aspect. It's fast-paced, bloody, and really intense. I mean, I think it does what Divine Souls does too, and what Draconica does, but gives it a more realistic feel to it. I mean, obviously Draconica Online and Soulmaster are not realistic games, but this looks a lot better. Whoa, I got a pot over here. Another cool thing is you can actually interact with most of the environment in Vindictus. I can just pick up this epic pot over here, and I can go ahead and throw it. Whoosh. Wow, that pot didn't break. That thing is durable. How about this one? Will this one break? You can even use it as a weapon and swing with it, which is pretty awesome. And if you push spacebar, you go ahead and drop it. Let's go throw it at the wall. Will it break now? Yep, it broke that time. That is a tough pot to break, though. Let's go and kill these gnolls over here. Combat can be done by left-clicking for your regular attacks. There are keyboard controls as well, so you don't have to use the mouse. But I prefer to use the mouse over here. Now, there's actually combos you can do as well. Let's see if I attack twice and then click right-click. I'll do one attack. But if I attack 4 times and then click right-click, which I'll show you right... Oof. You're supposed to kill these range guys first because they're a-holes. And then you click right-click. You have a different finishing move over there. And your right-click attacks do more damage, but they do take up more stamina at the top right. And once your stamina runs out... Ooh, I am getting like cornered over here. Once your stamina runs out, you can't really do special attacks, and you can't run either. But let's go kill these spiders first. Let's go kill this... Can I pick the spider up over here? Nope, I can't, but he's already dead. But we got a worm thingamajig over here. Let's kill him. Graphically, the game is amazing. It's easily the best looking free-to-play MMORPG right now. Definitely visually. It does use the Valve source engine, which is kind of interesting. And the source engine is pretty old now because it came out with Counter-Strike and Half-Life 2. But Valve constantly keeps it up to date, and the graphics in this game are just phenomenal. Look how awesome my character looks. Dual blades for the win. There aren't that many playable classes right now, but that's not a surprise because the game just went into beta. I'm sure the Korean version of the game, which is called Mabudogi Heroes, has much more updated content. Ooh, we got random spiders spawning in front of me. Let's go kill these guys over here too. Let's kill this. These spiders are kind of annoying because you can't like... I can't do my E attack on them. If you click E on these guys too, you can just pick them up and throw them on the floor. And that looks really epic too. But that does take your stamina again. And your stamina regens while you're not fighting. So it's not a big deal. And this guy asked me to finish him. So let's click R over here and I just kick his head off. And I owned him. And they do drop these random items you can pick up with E. And as you pick them up, they're like foggy thingamajigs. And it says, I got spiderweb. Let's go pick this up too. And the little blue gem looked like a rupee. And I got Life Erd Crystal, whatever Life Erd Crystal is. Holding shift lets you run, so you can actually run past some of this stuff right now. Oh, your party's moving to the next stage. The levels are broken down to different stages. The early ones are really easy, of course, because they are labeled beginner quests and beginner missions. And all of these areas, once you leave the main town area, are instanced. Much like Draconica Online and stuff. I mean, I'm not sure what's the first game that did that, but a lot of games started copying that. I think Lunia was one of the first MMORPGs that did that whole, level-based system where after you leave town, you get instanced, and you do these specific missions. So it is level-based like that, but it's done really well because the gameplay itself really doesn't get old. I've played it before, in the early access beta a little bit more, and the gameplay is really what makes the game a lot of fun. So you can even pick up these dead people. How awesome is that? I'm just carrying this guy around. You know what? You are going to go thrown into the hole. Yep, sucks to be you. And we got this drawbridge over here. What do we do with this? We have to go... I can always destroy the environment too, which is always fun. So they do drop these random items. Let's go down over here, I guess. So let's see. Yep, the drawbridge is still up there. We gotta go... Can I just fall down? Yep, we can just fall down. There was no reason to do that. One thing is a little bit weird is you can't jump. I don't know why. I keep clicking spacebar to jump, but it just makes your character kind of run up. So let's kill this guy over here too. I'll show you the game's skills after I finish this dungeon, which I hope is not that much longer. Because it's awesomely owning these guys over here. I want to grab this guy again. Okay. Bam! How epic does that look? That never gets old. If you just click E on them, I can keep swinging on him too. Punch, punch. Oh, he just fell down and got owned. So let's keep on running over here. So I complete this level with 2 or fewer players, I will get some bonus points, which is always awesome. If you click, what is my F key over here, you can bring up your spears and throw them, which looks really awesome. It'll look even more awesome if it's first person, which I'll show you next. Let's kill this guy over here real quick. He got cornered and owned. Oh, I missed. That was terrible. I'll save the spears for the boss though, because spears are pretty OP. Keep on running over here. Hopefully I can get to the end of this dungeon real quick. The dungeons do get a lot longer later on and much more challenging. Oh, let's kill this guy over here. He just spawned and I'm owning it. It's actually this flying green thing, which looks really cool. Attacks aren't... I know, you can just keep spamming your left click attack too, but you will get cooler skills later on. And depending on how you do your left click attacks, if you do left, left, then right click, you'll do different moves too. So it is a little bit different. Let's do right click that time. But if you do 4 attack, ooh, I got like an epic over here, secret spot over here. And most levels do have certain spots where you can find special items, so it keeps the levels a little bit interesting. The other levels will require more players because the game does get more challenging later. The appearance customization in the character creation screen is also really in-depth. I mean, there's so much attention to detail in this game, it's ridiculous. So we got this cool looking Knoll over here. He's got an epic helmet, like the old German World War I helmets. And he's got a big club over there. But there's so much attention to detail in Vindictus, it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, when you create your character, you can set your character's height. I mean, that's not a big deal. Oh, I'm about to get hit. Just dodged him. But when you create your character, you can set your character's height. And height in the game actually does something. In so many MMORPGs, it's just aesthetic and it does nothing. Oops, I got hit again. So you can't just stand in front of me and keep attacking. Ooh, just get out of there. Oh man, I got hit again. Let's go kill this guy over here first. My health is at the top. These first 3 missions, again, are really easy. It's so difficult to actually lose. But it will get more challenging later. And I failed at dodging again. Let's go run over here and shoot a spear at this guy. Nope, wrong key. But, oh man, I missed again. He was right next to me too. Come on. Alright, let's do this again. Bam! Speared him again. So spears are, it stuck through him and it looks really awesome. And it gets him down on the floor for a while, so you can keep doing your regular attacks. Let's spear him again. Because in this game, when you actually set your character's height, the taller your character is, the more range your actual attacks have. It increases your arc, but it also increases your hitboxes, making it a little bit easier to hit, and makes you slightly slower in your attack speed. So if you want to play a really fast attack character, you want to play the smallest possible character. But it's really awesome that it actually does something in this game. So many games ignore that, and it just the attention to detail that makes Vindictus really awesome. So I just completed this level, and he dropped a lot of these gems. You can see flying everywhere. Man, this guy's got thrown all over the place. So let's go pick up these random items. I get this one. And these items that you get in these missions, some of them can be used for crafting or upgrading your equipment. You do get rare drops sometimes that are used to enhance equipment. Those are of course really rare, but you get equipment over here as well. And just vendor loot sometimes. And anything you're not using, you can always sell in the game's auction house, which they added since the open beta began. And they actually increased the experience rate significantly from their closed beta as well. I think their website said they increased it about 2-fold. And I am noticing the increased XP rate. My XP should be at the bottom over there, which I'm not seeing right now actually. But let's go and click. We should be done with this mission right now. So let's go head towards the exit. This red portal over here. And it should end any second now. So I should keep swinging it. Yep, battle completed. So I am level 3 now. Woo, go me. So I did get, it tells you what's going on over here. I got, let's see how many AP points over here. Now battle AP, I'm getting 30 quest AP over here. AP points are used to actually upgrade your skills in the game. So they're your actual skill points that you get. And you get them of course by completing missions. How much experience I gain, how much gold I gain. So I'll click end battle over here and let's go ahead and head out. See even the actual individual character models look really nice. Just look at my hair moving around. So I'll just click return to town. I think I left a few rupees on the floor over there. That I actually call it rupees, but I like to call them that just for fun. You can store up to 100 AP points with you over here. Let's go bring up my skills menu over here. Bring up, so where's my skills menu? Skills. And for now, I will train my combat mastery skill over here. Bam! I just spent some of my APs over here. Let's put all my 30 AP points into here. And bam! Combat mastery rank E. And that should increase my overall damage. Yep, normal attacks by 12%. And that's one of the basic skills you start out with. Other skills you do have to purchase with skill points. So I spent all my AP over there. Let's close this out for now. You can get more skills in the skill book area. And these other players just starting their quests. I mean, if you want to group with other players, which you probably should, you can do it right over here too. The game makes finding parties really easy. That's the frosty area over there, which I can't go to yet. Well, let's go run back to Colhan, which is the starting town. Let's go inside over here. And we have to go back to the Mercenary camp for the story to keep progressing. And like I said, this is the game's basically the quest hub / persistent world hub for the game. I wish I could pick up these guys and throw them. It'd be awesome. I'm trying to click E to pick them up, but can't do that. Let's go to the Mercenary outpost. I should have a completed quest in here. At least I think so. You can see the bottom left over there. These things were glowing over here. Sorry, report will have to wait. The captain just woke up. Sarah's in charge while I'm gone. I think that's how you say Sarah or Sierra. I don't know. Have you done any skill training yet? They teach you on the game's basics as well. I keep clicking next over here. How's the captain doing? Asleep, doc, and so forth. Now you do get all the quests from these NPCs over here, and it actually feels like an actual RPG because you have this sort of first-person look over here. I mean, every other RPG doesn't have that feel to it. I like Vindictus because it's really polished. Graphics are absolutely gorgeous when you're running on the full 920 by 1080, playing on the highest settings. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Remo, let's hear your report. By the way, if you guys notice, my name is Remo in the game. Apparently, I tried taking Remo Tay, but some jerk took my name, but they didn't take Remo, and I actually prefer the name Remo over Remo Tay. So Joke's on him, whoever took my name. Well, I am out of time. If you guys do want to play Vindictus or just learn more about it, do check it out for the review on the link below.